Welcome, I should say who I am, I guess. I've forgotten how to do this. We haven't done it now for a couple of years, and it's all gone. But I'll do our best, and the staff will lead me along. So I'm Greg Rose, Dean and Director at Ohio State Marion. It's my pleasure to welcome you here this evening for our 51st Annual Academic Recognition Program at The Ohio State University at Marion. This closes out our 64th year of Ohio State courses in Marion, and the 53rd year on this beautiful campus. Today, as I mentioned, for the first time in 2 years, we're holding this premier event in person. A lot of planning went into this, the 2 years that we did this virtually, and a lot of individuals gathered together and said, how can we do at least something for our students? And so that was what we were able to do, and that was the best we could do under the circumstances we faced. But it certainly is great to be back together today here, face-to-face, and seeing everybody in actual 3 dimensions instead of the 2 that we've become so used to. Earlier today, 2 other recognition events occurred. The Student Research Colloquium was held up on the 3rd floor, featuring a display of student research projects that ranged from discussion of mad scientists in literature to actual scientists among our students who had done a variety of projects that was really, truly outstanding. And so I know a number of those students are here. Thank you, students, for your work on those projects. And then also this afternoon, a ceremony was held recognizing the students on this campus who are graduating this spring, or think they are. 2 of our graduating students, Amber Alexander and Tiffany Rossetti, took the lead in planning this event, along with Chris Trapp and our staff. Before we jump into the program, a few items of housekeeping. First, please, for everyone's enjoyment, silence your cell phone. I also have a few recognitions to make myself. Members of the Ohio State University at Marion's Advisory Board helped guide the campus and show their support for Ohio State in many ways. Also, as you will hear, a number of this evening's awards have donors' names associated with them. Some of those donors, family members, or representatives, are here with us this evening. Please join me in a round of applause and appreciation of these campus donors. And thank you, Lynn, as the chair, Lynn Garvin as the chair, for being here. I also want to thank Emily Erickson, Shelley Shirk, John Meharry, Becky Conley, and all the staff and faculty who have put in many hours of work in considering the accomplishments of the students nominated for the honors, reviewing class essays and creative work submitted for awards, and recognizing and preparing for this evening's program. I also want to recognize the faculty and staff of Ohio State Marion who are here this evening. While some will be presenting awards, all are here to help honor our students and their accomplishments. Our faculty and staff are dedicated to providing the very best university education possible through their roles as teachers, as advisors, and as helpers in all the complex activities needed to keep a university functioning. So thank you, faculty and staff. Would you like to stand? Sure. And of course, special thanks to the family members and friends who have come this evening to celebrate and support the academic achievements of your and our students. Finally, I want to give a special thanks to the students, faculty, and staff for all their work and adjustments during the sudden transition to and subsequent demands of continuing to provide an education and assistance during the last 2 years of COVID. We've all been touched by COVID to one degree or another. And perhaps it's appropriate to take a moment or two of silence to express our gratitude for all that has been done, for all that has been lost, and for stepping forward into the future. Thank you. Only 6 campuses of The Ohio State University are found worldwide, and one of them is right here. Our mission is to bring top-flight higher education to this area with Ohio State faculty and Ohio State staff for Ohio State students. From 1957 to today and into the future, Ohio State Marion benefits from the tremendous support of this community and from the achievements of our students as we grow and improve and bring more university education opportunities to this region. Well, that's enough listening to me. Let's turn to the reason we're here, which is our students, as we recognize and honor them with awards for superior academic achievement and recognize students who have received degrees. The academic achievements of our students are recognized in many ways during the year, when faculty congratulate them on an especially fine test or paper, when students review their progress with their academic advisor, or when they receive the Dean's List letter. But tonight's program recognizes our students' achievements and accomplishments publicly in the presence of their family and friends, and that makes it special. So to get us underway, it's my pleasure to introduce and turn the program over to Dr. Ben McCorkle, actually soon to be full professor Ben McCorkle, whose day job is teaching English, but his job this evening is to carry the awesome responsibility of holding everything together and keeping us on task. No pressure. Thank you.
Well, good evening. I would first like to extend a warm welcome to our deans, members of the advisory board, the faculty and the staff gathered here tonight. And greetings as well to the students whom we're honoring this evening. Last but certainly not least, I would like to welcome the families and friends who are here in the audience in support of their loved ones. To all of you, welcome to the 51st Annual Academic Recognition Program. This is the evening where we publicly recognize the students for their commitment to education and celebrate their academic achievements. And can we just take a moment to look around us and appreciate the fact that we're able to gather together in person tonight. I think that's a pretty cool and a long overdue kind of moment for us. It's nice, right? We haven't done this since 2019, as Dean Rose says, because I forget what I'm doing. Mine's just a big blank right now. I'm sure we had very good reasons. At any rate, I'm glad to be here, and I hope you are too. I've been given strict instructions to keep this program moving at a good clip, so that means I won't be able to test my hacky stand-up material on you tonight, so you're very welcome for that. Okay, you get one. Horace walks into the bar. Bartender says, "Why long face?" Horace says, "Well, my wife of 15 years just decided to leave me." And then the bartender says, "Oh my God, a talking horse." It works on several levels. It's a thinker, so spend some time with it. We'll talk about it later. So that's all you get. Also, because of this year's Oscars, I know enough not to make any offhand jokes referring to Oscar 90s movies. Thank you for learning that painful lesson for me, Chris Rock. So Too soon? So, moving on. A quick note to those interested in taking photographs or video of our awards recipients. We have a bank of chairs that are going to remain empty during the evening. And so if you want to make your way up to it, relatively safely, park yourself there. When people are getting awards, feel free to shoot away. So anyway, to our students, some of you will be returning next semester to continue your education. And in just a few days, some of you will end an important stage of your life and go on to graduate. Soon you'll begin the frightening process of searching for a job if you haven't already. Some of you will face perhaps the equally frightening process of pursuing a graduate degree. But whatever you go on to do after this night ends, you will certainly encounter new challenges and face new opportunities. But whatever those challenges, whatever those opportunities might be, we are confident you will rise to meet them. You have been training to do just that in your time here at Ohio State Marion, because we have made you into Buckeyes, the most resilient, durable, ferocious, and poisonous nuts of the entire force. I don't know if the web's right about this, but I read a site that said, technically not a nut, but a seed. So do with that what you will. So, let us celebrate all your achievements tonight. That's why we're here. And without further ado, I would like to invite Dr. Chris Musselman to the stage to present our first awards in world languages.
It'll be hard to follow that. I have no other repertoire from class, but doing this is something that I don't do often. In any case, I'm here to do World Languages. The World Languages Award was created by the Foreign Language Faculty of the Ohio State University at Marion in order to recognize students who have demonstrated outstanding ability in languages other than English that are taught here on campus. Students who have enrolled in on-campus language courses are chosen for this award based upon their academic performance, grade point average, and participation in extracurricular activities related to the learning of a foreign language and culture. During the 2021-2022 academic year, American Sign Language, Spanish, and Swahili were taught. This award is funded through Kuhn Scholarship Fund at Ohio State Marion. The recipient in each language will receive a $100 award applied to this semester's tuition. And before I announce the winners, I would just like to say, as one of my students here, I personally nominated. She was an exceptional student. She did indeed with what we want last week. And I am so very, very proud, very happy, and very honored to have nominated her for this award. And the other two recipients, I'm sure that your professor would say the same if they at the podium. So, the recipients are Alexander Stephen Harris, American Sign Language. Stephanie Renee Carrick, Spanish. And Myers Alexander Tucson for Swahili. Congratulations to all of you, and I will now reintroduce Ben McCorkle.
Me again. Hi. So it's my honor to award the Student Club Leadership Award. So what is it, you ask? Well, the Student Club Leadership Award recognizes a student on the Marion campus who has gone above and beyond as a leader in a student club. To be eligible for this award, the student must have a GPA above a 2.0 and be currently active in one club. This award looks at how the student leader has engaged the campus community with their club, impactful campus projects, and how the club has improved the lives of students around them. Faculty, staff, and self-recommendations are accepted. This is a $200 award and is funded through the Howard Honors Development Fund at Ohio State Marion. I will say, I don't know the recipient of this award, but I think this is an important award because citizenship is something that we value, and we don't often get the opportunity to kind of engage in that directly in our classrooms. So where it gets recognized, I think, is a hugely important kind of moment. So the 2022 Student Club Leadership Award goes to Anushka Pulakandon. So, congratulations. And now I would like to introduce Dr. Jonathan Collette to present the Student Environmental Citizenship Leadership Award.
Ben. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to present the Environmental Citizenship Award. The Student Environmental Citizenship Award was created by the Ohio State University at Marion's Advisory Prairie Committee to recognize Marion students who demonstrate a firm commitment to environmentally related causes. It is presented to an Ohio State Marion student who devotes considerable time and energy to environmental causes. This year, the Prairie Advisory Committee solicited nominations from the campus community and received nominations based on effort, impact, and initiative. This year we have 2 winners, each of whom will receive a $100 award that applies to the semester's tuition. They are both members of the Moccasin Sustainability Club. Congratulations to Enda Maristan and Michaela Diane Hale.
Good evening. The OSU Marion Literary Award Competition. In this award, students are recognized for their great writing achievements in both poetry, the Lyric Prize, and in fiction or creative nonfiction, or the Narrative Prize. Judge for these awards is a published writer from outside our community. The recipient of each award receives a $100 prize. The Lyric Prize for Best Poem, the judge has selected Self-Valerium by Amber Elaine Alexander. Among the choice words the judge has written about this poem are these. It's a poem written in a form called a villanelle, which is a complicated form having to do with refrain, rhyme, and repetition. It's not easy to do, especially in English. About it, this poem that the judge has written. The poem becomes a perfect marriage of form and content in a beautifully exposed, extended metaphor. It's a complex construction filled with bold ideas, admirable honesty, seemingly effortless, impressive writing. Congratulations. The Narrative Prize, the judge has selected a work of creative nonfiction, Allegro non Propo, also by Amber Elaine. Among the choice words the judge has written about this story are these. Allegro non Propo is pitch perfect in every particular. The beating heart of the piece is the unrequited love, or perhaps unreciprocated but unconsummated intimacy between two high school music room buds. And if you aren't absorbed by every unspoken gesture, interior monologue, and emotional frustration between Amber and Alan, you may not be human. I'm sorry. Amber, congratulations. Well done. Well earned. Now I'd like to reintroduce Ben Oliver to present the Digital Media Award.
Thank you, Stuart. And if you're wondering why Amber, who is in the audience, is not stepping up to the stage yet, it is because she is also the winner of the Digital Media Composing Award. So the Digital Media Composition Award is presented annually to the single best instance of student-produced digital composition from the Marion campus. And it's founded on this argument that creative expression shouldn't just be confined to black marks on a white page, but when we do things with video and audio and moving and still imagery, that we kind of expand the modes of expression in fundamentally enriching ways. This year we had a range of pieces ranging from really beautifully shot drone footage to still graphic animation to Amber's piece, which is titled Harry James Potter, A Character Analysis of Trauma and Mental Illness. And one judge wrote of this piece, this is an excellent work of videographic criticism. I love the way in which the composer strategically layers emotional scenes from Harry Potter films narration that draws on psychological theory in order to unpack complex themes of trauma and resilience in the series. It makes a compelling argument that I think would be very engaging to view, not just for scholars, but fans of the series as well. And so, I guess with that, I would invite Amber to the stage. All right, and now it is my immense pleasure to introduce Dr. Chris Daddis to present the Howard Honors Book Awards.
It is my pleasure to present the Howard Honors Book Award, so named to recognize the lifelong contributions to the Ohio State University of Marion by Mr. Ralph Howard and Mrs. Joanne Howard Huffman. Recipients of this award are recognized for their academic excellence demonstrated within the Marion campus honors courses. In essence, they have shown themselves to be the best of our best. Awardees were selected by the professors who teach these honors courses. They will receive a financial award of 1 tank full of gas. We don't have that. They will receive a financial award of $200 applied to this semester's tuition and a book selected by the professor to represent the course taught. I invite the award recipients to the stage as I announce them. For excellence in Geography 2750, Honors World Regional Geography, Dr. David Schul named Akindajan Samuel Adesakon to be recognized with the Howard Book Award. With the $200 stipend, Akindajan will also receive the book Around the World in 450 Recipes, Delicious, Authentic Dishes from the World's Best Love. As a standout student in the honors section of first year English Comp, Alicia Ann Gray was named by Dr. Stuart LeSean to be recognized by the Howard Book Award. Along with $200 stipend, Alicia will receive the book Nothing to Envy, Ordinary Lives in North Korea by Barbara Demick. For excellence in English 2367, honors language, identity, and culture in the U.S. experience, Dr. Nathan Wallace named Lenore Gracie Cole to be recognized with the Howard Book Award. With the $200 award, Lenore will receive the book The Strength in Our Scars by Bianca Sparacino. For demonstration of excellence in the Regional Campus Honors Seminar, Dr. John Mahary named Travis Kai Mecklenburg to be recognized with the Howard Book Award. With the $200 award, Travis will also receive the book Citizenship in Hard Times by Sarah Wallace Goodman. Dr. Ruben Petrepe named Anda Marie Stein for demonstration of academic excellence in Arts and Sciences 1101, a community of scholars. With the $200 award, Anda will receive the Mukherjee and Sanders book, The Emperor of All Maladies, a biography of cancer. And finally, in recognition of academic excellence in the honors section of Intro to Psychology, Dr. Nicole Patson has named Aditya Vandamasu to be recognized with the Honors Book Award. With the $200 award, Aditya will receive the book The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat by Oliver Sacks. Please welcome Dr. Kutsia Tamina, Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering, to present the Babish Lady.
Writing Award. Each year, campus faculty selects 2 students who demonstrate excellence in writing to receive the Babich Writing Award. One award is for the best paper written by a freshman or sophomore. The other award is for the best paper written by a junior or a senior. Award winners received $250 scholarship, which is applied towards this semester's tuition. This award is sponsored by the Honors Program, which recognizes the generosity of the late Robert and Marilyn Babich, in whose names the scholarship funds was established. I would like to announce the winner for the Babich Writing Award in freshman and sophomore category. And the winner is Alicia Ann Gray for the first year English composition course instructed by Dr. Stuart Lisha. And the winner of this year's Babich Writing Award in junior or senior category is Shelby Renee Burns for the Evolution, Ecology, and Organismal Biology course taught by Dr. Susan Gershman. Congratulations to the winners, and now I would like to introduce Ms. Lynn Oliver Garvin, Chair of Marion's Advisory Board, to present the Ralph Howard Service Award.
Thank you. Greetings, everyone, and congratulations to so many people that are in this room from the advisory board. The Ralph Howard Service Award is presented annually by the Marion Campus Advisory Board to an individual or an organization that has contributed to the development of academic programs and has made a significant impact on the quality of education here at The Ohio State University at Marion. Past recipients have been recognized for their outstanding and unique contributions toward the ongoing success and growth of the Marion campus, its students, and our rich history. This year's recipient is the first and only regional campus volunteer group, the Buckeye Backers. In May of 1996, a dozen individuals interested in forming a volunteer group at the Marion campus met with Dean DiTadio. They wanted to be a resource for the Marion campus and community by promoting OSU spirit and to form a living, learning partnership. In 2003, the name Buckeye Backers was formally chosen. Since then, the group has grown to 30 active volunteers. 458 volunteer hours were logged in 2019. Although there were years when records were not kept, the cumulative hours for which records are available equate to over 21,000 hours for this group. Prior to COVID, the group would meet monthly, inclusive of guest speakers from around the campus. Due to the pandemic, many of the traditional volunteer opportunities have been paused. However, the group is still able to be active and participate in events such as 5 Nights on Campus, the Warren G. Harding Symposium, and our Science Fair. Emily Cressa, Program Coordinator in the Development and Community Relations Department, plays an intricate role in organizing all the volunteer opportunities for the Buckeye Backers. She could not be with us this evening, but she shared that she's looking forward to bringing their excitement back to the Marion campus this summer. The Ohio State University at Marion Advisory Board gratefully acknowledges the extraordinary contributions of the Buckeye Backers by awarding them the Ralph Howard Service Award. And to accept tonight, on behalf of the Buckeye Backers, is one of the original founders, Gene Dodd.
tell you why that joke is funny. First of all, the very idea of a horse walking into a bar. And then you're like, he's not even really sad, he just looks that way. And so, but then you find out he has a really good reason for being sad. And it's soul crushing, except the bartender is just this unfeeling and human soul that's just more astonished that this horse has the gift of speech. I think along faith. I thought he was sad. It's colloquialism. The point is, I think jokes are funnier when you explain them to people. Anyway. I'm here again. I'm kind of the proxy history department tonight, and I'm here to give a few history awards. And so in that spirit, it's my pleasure to present 2 awards in history made possible by the generosity of the late Oliver E. Hamilton. The Oliver E. Hamilton Writing Award in History is given to the 2 students who have been recognized by their professors as writing the best paper in a lower and best paper in an upper division history course. Recipients receive a $200 award. So students, please come to the stage after I announce your name. The winner of the Oliver E. Hamilton Lower Level History Course Award is Thomas Eugene Moore for his paper, Words of War, a look at American journalism briefly after the invasion of Normandy. This paper was written, is he here, in History 2800 with Dr. Margaret Sumner. That course is Introduction to the Discipline of History. All right. And now the winner of the Oliver E. Hamilton Upper Level History Course Award. This award comes to us from Dr. Amanda Respis' History 3352 course, Marginal Groups in the Non-Western World. The paper is titled The Huangchao Rebellion and Gansu Massacre, and is by Sidney Renee Schreier. So, in addition to the Hamilton Writing Awards in history, there's one other history award. The Oliver Hamilton History Award is awarded to the junior or senior history major with the highest grade point average. The recipient receives a $300 award, so the stakes are rising. The winner of this award is Nicholas James Clark. Well done, everyone. Okay, and now it is my unique, exquisite pleasure to introduce Dr. Ryan Yoder as he comes to the stage to present the Ohio State Marion Chemistry Award.
Hello, everyone. So I appreciate the fact that we've been moving things right along here this evening while everyone get comfortable. This is when things come to a screeching halt. You've seen the before times I usually present this award by telling a bad chemistry joke. And so I've got 2 years worth of material to unload on everybody. So get comfortable. This will only take about 20 minutes or so. No, I guess on second thought I shouldn't do that because I don't want to risk taking all the oxygen. I agree that it's always funnier when you explain the joke. The joke is a setup to the explanation. Alright, so it is my distinct honor and privilege to present the Ohio State Marion Chemistry Award, presented to an outstanding chemistry student currently enrolled at the Marion campus. The recipient must have been enrolled in at least one chemistry course at our campus in 2 consecutive semesters during the year the honor is awarded. Recipients are selected by the chemistry faculty at the Marion campus based on a combination of criteria that you can read about in your program. Tonight's winner is actually a native of El Salvador. In fact, she's only been in our country for about 5.5 years, which is truly remarkable considering what a talented, dedicated, bright student she is. I've had the pleasure of getting to know her well over the course of the last year. In fact, you can find her pretty much every day in my office, panicking about the next quiz or exam. Which, why would you need to panic about organic chemistry? But I tell her often, and hopefully this award is proof tonight, that there is no need to panic because she is hardworking, talented, she's bright, she asks the best questions, and I'm so looking forward to seeing what contributions she continues to bring to our campus over the next couple of years. And as a nice bonus, my knowledge of genres of Latin music have grown exponentially. Sebastian Yatra is our guide, so I guess without any further ado, I should present this year's chemistry award to Maria Isabel. Alright, so speaking of Sebastian Yatra, here now for our musical interlude, to perform the Oscar-nominated song from the Disney film Encanto, Dos Origatos, my colleague from molecular genetics, Dr. Patrick.
The Ohio State Marion Biological Sciences Award annually recognizes one outstanding junior or senior biology major currently enrolled at the Marion campus. The award recipient must demonstrate strong academic credentials, attaining at least 3.5 grade-point average, evidence about class learning and research experience in biology, or other related fields, and evidence of outreach and community engagement in biology-related fields. The winner, chosen by the Marion Campus Biological Sciences faculty, receives $200 towards this semester enrollment, made possible by the Marion STEM Scholarship Award. And this is what is written here, what I present to you, but on a personal note, I want to recognize this particular student for being substantially involved in student government and other activities and clubs at Ohio State Marion, including being part of the organizing committee of this very ceremony. This individual also did substantial research, which ended in being an author on a paper published in an international journal. She presented her research locally, both earlier today as a poster and as a presentation earlier in the semester. The winner of the Biological Sciences Award is Tiffany Rosselli. Next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Jonathan Khaled and René Bouvier to present the next award, which is Michael Vick also. Thank you.
The Anti-Vick and Charles River Laboratory Award for Biology and Chemistry Research recognizes student excellence in research, as well as scholarship and service to the Ohio State University at Marion campus and community. Each year, 2 students are granted this $1,000 award through the Marion STEM Scholarship Fund. Recipients will be full-time Marion students and have a 3.0 minimum grade point average. Eligible students have completed 2 semesters or more of research with a biology or chemistry faculty member, or completed 1 semester of research and are committed to a 2nd semester. Students are also required to present their research at the annual research symposium. Our first recipient, and these are in alphabetical order, presented her research earlier this year in Arizona at an international research conference, and will be pursuing her research this summer with funding from Ohio State's undergraduate research apprenticeship program. Congratulations, Madeline Page Paul.
And our second recipient is a student that I had in one of my classes. Actually, she was in my general chemistry class back in 2019. And she made such a big impact on me that I wanted her to come do research with me. And she was actually awarded a Pelotonia undergraduate fellowship this last year. And she did a presentation through our community of scholars, and also did a presentation actually earlier today. And so, without further ado, our second recipient is Lauren Elizabeth Ring. And I'd like to invite Dr. Eric Lumber to the stage to present the Earth Science Award.
The Ohio State Marion Earth Science Award recognizes 1 student who has completed the following courses during the current academic year, and who has shown exceptional aptitude and work ethic. Planet Earth, geology of the national parks, dynamic Earth, losing track of Earth through time, or natural hazards. The candidates may be enrolled in any academic program at The Ohio State University at Marion. The recipient of the award is selected by the Ohio State Marion Earth Sciences faculty. This year's award winner is Allison Cotton.
Good evening, everyone. The Bachelor of Science in Engineering Technology, BSET Manufacturing Foundation certificate at The Ohio State University derives from a statewide program that prepares a student for careers in high-demand field of manufacturing. The certificate curriculum prepares students for careers in industry and is also effective preparation for continued engineering education. Endorsed by the Ohio Engineering Technology Educators Association and approved by the Ohio Department of Higher Education, the Manufacturing Foundation Certificate is composed of a series of courses that gives students a broad foundation in quality systems, applied math and writing, product design, fundamentals of materials, and teamwork in manufacturing environments. In this inaugural year, we have 5 students earning their BSET certificate. The students are Justin Michael Herring, Jacob Paul Denny, Ty Kilby Hill, Chase Brian Kennedy, and Maxwell Birch C. And I believe none of them are present tonight, so I will move on to the next. William K. Davis Engineering Award. The William K. Davis Engineering Award recognizes up to 3 students pursuing a degree in engineering and begin their college career at Ohio State Marion. Award recipients must be admitted to the College of Engineering, having completed all required prerequisites. Winners are selected by Ohio State Marion engineering faculty based on a combination of criteria: exceptional character, promise in the field of engineering, and grade point average. Thanks to the generosity of Mr. Ron Kramer, each award recipient receives $500 toward tuition for the current term of enrollment. My colleagues and I look carefully at the records of students who meet the award criteria. This year, we have selected 3 students to receive this award. Please come to the stage as I announce your names. The students are Nicholas Alexander Cannon, Justin Timothy Hicks, and London Harris Tipswood.
Just a little background about Hannah. Hannah was a psychology student at the Ohio State Marion who graduated summa cum laude in 2014. As a student, Hannah was passionately dedicated to social justice work and continued to pursue her passion after graduation. She was working towards her master's degree at the University of Iowa. We were deeply saddened to learn that Hannah passed away unexpectedly in 2019. So in order to honor Hannah and encourage others who share Hannah's passion for community engagement, we established the Hannah Russell Community Impact Award. So this year's recipient is Haley Maxie Kingery for her service mentoring students in the Marion community through the Marion Mentors collaboration with Ohio State Marion, which is known as PALS. So congratulations, Haley, and thank you for your commitment to the Marion community. Okay, and next I would like to introduce Dr. Sue Oakes to present the Marion Campus Teaching Awards.
You know Carmen K.
hates me. Our awards tonight are in two categories: the tenured faculty and also the associate faculty. And we're here to celebrate excellence at all levels and all faculty. Only 2 awards per year. Of course, there could be many more. But these are the ones that have come up to the top of the pile this semester as the committee met and considered the whole variety of materials provided. Those materials including the teacher's own statements of teaching philosophy, their students' evaluations of 2 types, numeric and discursive, and also their colleagues' visits to their classrooms to point out the high points as professional colleagues looking at each other's work. So as we celebrate excellence of our students, we also celebrate the excellent teaching of their faculty. Those students who feel challenged by excellent teaching in the classroom will search for connections between class activities and their lives outside the classroom. Students who are challenged develop excellent critical thinking skills and reach for possibilities. Possibilities they may have once felt were out of their reach. Excellent teaching matters, and as such, it should be honored. In 2012, Ohio State Marian faculty established the Marian Campus Teaching Excellence Awards to recognize the instructors who inspire this level of learning in their students. During this academic year, students and faculty were encouraged to nominate those they felt worthy of such recognition. And the awards committee was charged with choosing 2 recipients. We'll begin with the associated faculty member. I want to share with you just a little of what students offered. Well, great teacher cares about students and their learning. Doesn't expect students to be perfect, as some teachers do, just because we've committed to the next level, also known as college. I love taking this instructor's classes. Would tell anyone to take them just for fun. This instructor is a real person, meaning not just a teacher, but a great person to know and learn from. That's why I love this instructor's classes. Another comment from another student. This is the second course I've taken from this instructor because the instructor makes the material so easy to learn and understands the students. I've enjoyed this class a lot. Honestly, it makes the subject matter that might sound boring really, really fun. And so, our congratulations to Dr. Eric Mumper. Our second recipient for excellent teaching is from the tenure and tenure track faculty, whose professional duties include, in addition to their teaching, both research and service. And before I give you some notes from students on this faculty member, I want to say about both candidates that it was a difficult decision. We had wonderful evidence of teaching excellence, really outstanding candidates here who submitted strong portfolios. So, to quote from some students, I wish I could have had a class with this instructor on campus instead of on Zoom. Thanks, COVID, of course. Because this instructor is an absolutely amazing professor, always willing to help any student in the class. Even before I met this instructor, the instructor helped me get to the proper Zoom meeting through Carbon learning management system. This instructor formats and instructs the class in a manner that makes it so much easier to be online this semester. I can't think of anything this instructor could have done differently because it was such an enjoyable experience. I'm going to miss having this professor as one of my instructors. I wish the instructor all the best. student comments. Not only enjoyable, but interesting at the same time. All things considered, the class was fantastic despite being online. The professor did an amazing job balancing the course material and helping us learn things that may have been a little tough. 10 out of 10. And a third student. Even though I was nervous at first about the various different programs we would be required to use, Arm, Zoom, TalkAbout, Symbio, it was easy to understand how to use them thanks to my instructor. I feel that I've genuinely learned from this class, and I particularly liked how we always made connections to the real world. Definitely my favorite course and instructor this year. And so, our congratulations to Dr. Francis Sivikoff. I now invite Dr. John Herrick on stage to present the William K. Davis Honors Scholarship.
Good evening. As the Director of Honors and Undergraduate Research on the campus, it's my pleasure to be able to award the William K. Davis Honors Scholarship, which recognizes members of the Ohio State Marian Undergraduate Honors Program. Students are honored for their exceptional academic work and the motivation to accept opportunities that significantly enhance the quality of their education through undergraduate research. Students considered for this award demonstrate engagement in challenging coursework, participate in academic programs with depth, breadth, and interact with professors and students at a highly intellectual level. And they often tell jokes about horses walking up to a bar. How does the doorknob work? Thanks to the generosity of Ron Kramer, a scholarship of $1,000 is awarded to each recipient. We have two winners tonight with a list of eligible students who have submitted applications and faculty letters of recommendation. The first winner is an English major, graduating next week, who recently completed a senior thesis under the direction of Dr. Sarah Crosby. Dr. Crosby wrote about our winner. I can say without exaggeration that they are the heart and soul of the English major on our campus. Their excellence in English studies goes far beyond virtuosity in the classroom and on paper, to encompass a bright originality in intellectual approach, as well as practice and service in the creation of a larger community. I recommend them wholeheartedly. Congratulations to Amber Lane Alexander. William K. Davis Honors Scholarship is a second-year student who has been described as a very promising researcher with a passion to learn. He began work in Dr. Renee Boogley's biochemistry lab his second semester on campus. She wrote, I've been truly impressed with how quickly he mastered the variety of lab skills needed and gained a deep understanding of the scientific basis for these techniques. Working as a research assistant last summer, he also assisted in the data analysis and literature research for manuscripts studying the genomic landscape of glioma. His work on that manuscript resulted in him being included as a second author on the paper, which was just published in the prestigious journal Cancers. With his exceptional academic record and dedication to research, he stood out as an excellent candidate for this scholarship. And recently, it was announced that he has been awarded a Pelotonia Undergraduate Research Fellowship to further his work studying proteins that regulate cell reproduction and may lead to cancers. The second winner of the William K. Davis Honors Scholarship this year is Cheyenne Rashid. It turns out I have a lot of things to read for the next few things, so I'm going to invite a friend to help out. So I'd like to invite Dr. Renee Gooley to the stage to help me read the senior honors thesis, as she is also a member of the honors department or honors committee and knows some of these students.
All right, I am very pleased to recognize several students on campus who are been engaged in research with faculty members. So earlier today, we hosted our annual undergraduate research colloquium. Research projects may originate from undergraduate coursework in a discipline of academic level or through formal research mentoring by a faculty member. It also provides a forum for students, faculty, and the Marian community to discuss cutting-edge research topics and to examine the connection between research and education. For some students, this work culminates in a senior thesis, defended in front of a faculty committee. In addition, some students complete all the requirements for an honors thesis. Tonight, we will recognize the students who have earned these honors. These students will graduate with a research distinction on their diploma on May 8th. The first student, and actually a student that I was personally mentoring, is Blaze Richard Kohler. His thesis is titled Purification and Activity Characterization of an LD transpeptidase found in Enterobacter cloacae and the comparison of 3 protein docking web servers. And his faculty advisor was myself, and he is majoring in biology. Since 2019, actually. He's not able to be here tonight, but he recently also defended his thesis titled A Characterization of LD transpeptidase YNHG in carbapenem-resistant Enterobacteriaceae, and he's a biology major, and our second recipient is Zach Matthew Schaefer. And then finally, our third student was mentored by Dr. Jonathan Collette, and her thesis is titled Multivariate Analysis of Cranial Morphology, Inform the Taxonomy and Evolution of Geomitid Rodents. Our third student is Lily Ann Moss. All right, and then our next awards will be for the undergraduate research colloquium.
A couple points here, I should say. Somebody else finished a senior thesis, but they did it with the last possible day and didn't make it into the program. But you've already seen her several times up here. She's probably getting tired of walking up the stage. So we should say Amber Alexander did complete her senior thesis yesterday, but didn't make it into the program. In English, studied with Dr. Sarah Crosby. So please stand up. The other reason I invited Dr. Gooley to help me with that was I really didn't want to have to say LD transpeptidase several times. So, and so now I'd like to invite Dr. Scott Zimmerman to the stage to help me read the difficult ones that didn't make it into this folder, so we'll rely on the program. As has been mentioned earlier in the program, this afternoon or around lunchtime, we had our annual undergraduate research colloquium up on the 3rd floor here, and for the first time in 3 years, we were able to do it in person. Again, research colloquium on a website is not any fun. So it was great to have a large group of students here doing a lot of the research across disciplines. And so we are now going to present, read the names which are listed in the bulletin, and they can come up for a certificate to show their hard work. So Scott, come over and help. Were you supposed to start or was I supposed to start? Okay. Well, we might skip this round. So first one is, who was just up on stage, Cheyenne Rashid, for his, come on up, just make it great. So the title of his presentation was Purification of the Start Domain of the DLC1 Protein. His faculty advisor, Dr. Renee Dooley, in Chemistry and Biochemistry.
The next presenter was Blaze Richard Kohler, who spoke on purification and activity characterization of LD transpeptidase found in Enterobacter pylori. Sorry. Faculty advisor was Dr. Renee Dooley.
Then we had a psychology presentation given by Molly Marie Quinn and Stephanie Renee Carrick. The title of their presentation was Exact or Approximate, How Number Information is Represented During Language Comprehension. With faculty advisor. Somebody, Elaine Alexander, or Amber Alexander. Her middle name's Elaine, Amber Elaine Alexander. Is she here tonight? She had a presentation on Shelley to Vandermeer, ecofeminism, queer ecology, and posthumanism in a mad scientist narrative from Frankenstein to the Southern Reach trilogy, with advisor Dr. Sarah Crosby.
The next presenter was Peter Dietrich from presenting point cloud structured mass expansion system implemented in Unity 3D, and his advisor was Dr. Ben Corporal. And then the next was Tiffany Rossetti, advised by Dr. Ruben Petreka. She presented on cancer mutation mirror evolution. They are both driven by negative selection.
The next speaker or presentation was by Zach Schaefer. The characterization of LD transpeptidase, I ended up having to say that again. LT transpeptidase, YNHG, in something. Is carbon resistant and together bacteriocell. Thank you. Boy. Unfortunately, Zach couldn't be here tonight. We'll get back to serious notes here. I'm Debris Stan, presented on closed light rate paths and quadrilaterals and extension of Magnanus theorem. Her faculty advisor was Dr. Petreka, and me too, but that's okay. Anda, is she? She's here. Two more. Lauren Elizabeth Frank, who you've also seen before tonight, determining how two chromatin remodeling proteins modulate RAD52 function.
And the final presentation was by Madeline Page Ball, speaking on the quantitative analysis of light force and geomyoidea, we do math. The influence of locomotion, sexual selection, and evolutionary history. The advisor was Dr. Clay.
Congratulations to all the researchers. We had a great time at the research colloquium, and I appreciate everyone who came to interact with the researchers and learn a little bit about all of the stuff that we've been doing. It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. Mariana Klotchko to the stage to present the Undergraduate Academic Excellence Award.
Good evening, everybody.
All right, so this is Undergraduate Academic Excellence Awards, and my colleague Yan Lan from Mathematics Department and I served on the selection committee for these awards. Dr. Lan and I were tasked with the difficult decision of selecting winners in each category. The Undergraduate Academic Excellence Awards are presented to freshmen, sophomore, junior, and senior students recognized as outstanding by virtue of combined achievements in scholarship, leadership, and service to the Ohio State University at Marion. Students eligible for this award are nominated by the faculty and chosen by a faculty committee. They're among the strongest students academically, but they also demonstrate positive qualities that extend beyond the classroom. They take advantage of opportunities to work, volunteer, study abroad, and conduct research. These awards are made possible through contributions to the Hubbard Honors Fund and the Babbage Honors Fund. The winners will be called to the stage to receive a plaque, along with $200 scholarship that will be applied to their current semester tuition. In making our decision, we were looking for determination, perseverance, and aspiration manifested by the applicants. Additionally, the winners in each category were characterized by their willingness to engage in intellectually challenging activities, demonstrating academic curiosity, grit in overcoming the challenges on their pathways, desire to learn, as well as multifaceted college experience both in and out of the classroom. Please stand as I read your names and remain standing. The freshman nominees are Akindejin Samuel Adsakan, Burjit Pachu, Destiny Elzy, Nathan Alexander Fisher, Ora Matisse Glosser, Alexis Michelle Hayden, Yusuf Tbadi, Mia Nicole Mofort, Travis Kai Mecklenburg, Cameron Michael Boone, Amber Renee Roth, Omikal Samsain, John Francis Simonis, Anna Lorraine Valentine. For the freshman category, we selected Anna Lorraine Valentine. Anna is a microbiology major with a 4.0 GPA. She's an active member at 4 student clubs, Buckeye Food Alliance, Social Work Club, Out Loud Student Club, and the Suicide Prevention Club. Anna also volunteers at the Delaware Grace Medical Clinic and had earned her state-tested nursing assistant certification so she could take on more responsibilities at the clinic. And now let's move on to the sophomore nominees. Again, please stand as I read your names and remain standing. The nominees are Jackson Thomas Crawford, Luke Eisenhower, Sydney Royce Sue Harris, Justin Timothy Hicks, Jacob Heath Porter, Cheyenne Ibrahim Rashid, Maria Isabel Wano, Sarah Rudan Smith, Piper Sullivan, and Michaela Diane Yee. For the sophomore category, this year's recipient is Cheyenne Ibrahim Rashid. Cheyenne is also a microbiology major with a 4.0 GPA, and he's a primary science tutor for STEM Center and is engaged in research at Dr. Booley's lab, which resulted in a poster presentation at the Research Colloquium of 2021 and the Community of Scholars Seminar Series this year. And now, junior nominees, please stand as I read your names and remain standing. We have Sarah Nicole Holbrook, Carolyn Donald Kilgore, Haley Maxine Kingery, Molly Marie Queen, and Charlotte Catherine Snyder Thomas. And in the junior category, we selected Haley Maxine Kingery, here today, but she's a psychology major, and she's noted by Dr. Pat
said in her recommendation letter that she's very intelligent, driven, and motivated to not only learn the new material, but to master it. She's also active in PALS program and is currently the vice president of the psychology lab. She was also instrumental in recruitment efforts for PALS program. She intends to go back to school to pursue a graduate degree in counseling psychology or occupational therapy. Our committee congratulates again all the award recipients and wishes them the best of luck in their future endeavors. And now please welcome Joe Mahary and Donna Babizer to the stage to present the Senior Undergraduate Academic Excellence Award.
The Committee for Evaluating the Undergraduate Academic Excellence Senior category consisted of us. The senior students who met the high eligibility requirements and were nominated by faculty, they're listed in your program. The award recipients will receive a plaque and a $200 award towards this semester's tuition. I'm going to read their names, and again, please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Your nominees are Darby Anderson, Alexandria Rocher, Andrew Coy, Lauren Frank, Anna Hashman, Dorian Miller, Drew Niemi, Lily Knopf, Cassidy Starkey, and Audrey Vendel.
Congratulations to all of you, that's fantastic. I think we're going to ask you to sit while we go through the surprise. There are always many excellent candidates for this award, and we have a fair number of them today, and we're fantastic as we read through the applications. Typically, the committee selects one or two recipients for this award. However, this year, as we, the committee, deliberated, 3 candidates rose to the top. All 3 candidates were very impressive, and we didn't really want to choose just 2. So we asked for permission, and were granted permission, to give 3. Thank you. The first winner is in her 3rd year, but counts as a senior by credit hours. She's a zoology major doing research in biochemistry and DNA mutations. She's a promising researcher who has already submitted a research article with Dr. Booley and Dr. Petrarca in computational biology entitled Rare Co-occurring Pathogenic Mutations in Human Cancers. Last year, she was awarded a Pelotonia Undergraduate Research Fellowship to support her as she continues her cancer research. And in the community, she's also spent years volunteering at the local animal rescue sanctuary. Our first Davis Honors, or not honors, that's a typo. Our first Undergraduate Excellent Award, senior category, goes to Lauren Elizabeth Frank.
Our second recipient embodies, in Professor Tracy Tilba's words, creativity, insight, caliber, motivation, analytical ability, and leadership ability. Multiple professors described his enthusiasm and supportive spirit, and Dr. Dave Scholl called him one of the most memorable characters I've ever encountered in LSU Marion. In addition to his intellectual prowess and academic accomplishments, he served in multiple roles on campus, including tour guide and member of the homecoming court, and he's worked to have a positive impact on the community as a mentor and a camp counselor for abused and neglected children. He also, I believe, has broken the record for having the most faculty nominations with 5. Our second award recipient is Dorian Miller.
graduated graduated a semester early last fall with a biology major and a stellar GPA. She completed a senior thesis in biology on the evolution of skull size and bite force of these tiny, cute little rodents named pocket gophers. Fittingly, after studying bite force, she now plans to go into dentistry. She was, like Dorian, a member of the OSU Marian Homecoming Court and has been involved in too many campus clubs and activities to list here. The third winner tonight is Lily Noss. The final award that our committee was tasked with choosing is the C. Eugene Maynard Academic Excellence Award. The C. Eugene Maynard Academic Excellence Award is presented each year to the outstanding senior student who has completed a significant portion of his or her studies on the Marian campus and has maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.5. This award is funded by the Ohio State Alumni and the Ohio State Marian Honors Program. The recipient of this award receives an individual plaque, a $1,000 cash prize, made possible by Ron Kramer, along with their name on a perpetual plaque displayed in the lobby outside this room. The nominees are as follows, and please stand when your name is called so we can recognize your accomplishments, all who are eligible. Amber Elaine Alexander, Sydney Cook, Andrew Coy, Anna Lee Hashman, Lily Ann Knopf, Drew Michael Nemi, Dylan Michael Pangborn, Audrey Elizabeth Vendel.
This year's award recipient has made the most of her academic journey. In addition to completing a bachelor's degree next month, and I'm going to guess summa cum laude, she'll have 3 minors and a research distinction for her thesis. She's published original creative works and completed 2 internships. She's been an active and engaged student in important roles such as president of undergraduate student government and student representative to the OSU Marian Advisory Board. And most of her career has been under COVID. As Professor Stuart LaShawn aptly states, she's extremely disciplined and hardworking, and she thrives on being the best. That striving to be the best is characteristic of her, I've found. She's one of those students for whom I get tired just thinking about all the activities with which she is involved. She's very, and he screamed that, impressive. In fact, in my over 30 years of teaching here at OSU, I have not had a student more extraordinary than her. Not one. This year's award winner has truly left a mark on our campus, and it's my honor to present the 2022 C. Eugene Maynard Academic Excellence Award to Amber Alexander. John and I are also tasked with presenting the John Mount Academic Excellence Award, which is presented to the outstanding senior who began his or her studies on the Ohio State Marian campus and completed those studies on the Columbus campus. This award is funded by the Ohio State Marian Honors Program. The recipient of this award receives an individual plaque, $1,000 cash award, and their name on a perpetual plaque displayed on the Marian campus. The award is determined by a faculty honors committee and is based on an application from the candidates, faculty recommendations, grade point averages, and student research. Here are the nominees. If you're present, please stand when your name is called. Our eligible students are Bronson Brown, Cameron Campbell, Rianne Corey, Matthew Crabtree, Nathan Craig, Gray, Z. Dawn, John Essam, Sydney Ferguson, Gage Fogel, Casey Frazier, Isaac Green, Victoria Horig, Waleem Hussain, Ava Johnston, Connor Johnston, Lauren Kemmel, Wesley Christ, Harley Ledoux, Shiloh Lee, Emma Morgan, Caitlin Pfeiffer, Sierra Shampard, Darren Sykes, Kendall Smith, Zachary Valentine, Corbin Winningham, Hannah Ziegler, and Nicholas Zoba.
Out of those many eligible students, quite a few of them submitted applications with faculty letters of recommendation, with VITAs, with their transcripts, with their academic record, and research presentations that they've done. And it was our task to go through all of those materials and select a winner for tonight. The 2022 recipient of the John T. Mount Award spent 2 years on the Marion campus before moving to the Columbus campus to finish her degree in dental hygiene. She finished with a GPA of 3.98, at 1 A- in English her freshman year. As part of her program, she's worked on several dental clinics, and she's been president of the OSU student chapter of the Dental Hygienists Association this past year. Her faculty letters of recommendation from the director of her program were glowing with praise. Her leadership among the cohort of students, her work with the community and her service learning projects. They praised her research project on fluoride effectiveness in pediatrics, which won first prize at the dental hygiene conference that she had gone to. A second faculty letter of recommendation included my top performing student, thoughtful, a reflective learner who holistically analyzes the information presented. She has also received the division of the National Dental Hygiene Honor Society's highest award, the Sigma Phi Alpha Award. And I had the pleasure of having her in class in an honor seminar her first year on this campus, a long time ago. I knew from then that she was going to be a special student, a special person, and that she would go on to do great things. I am very pleased to announce that this year's winner of the John Mount Academic Excellence Award is Victoria Horig. That concludes the awards from our committee, and now I turn it over to Dean Rose for the rest of the awards.
Oh, I haven't spoken for a while, so I can't think of the So, the Dean's List. It's my pleasure to turn your attention to the program that lists students who have earned a spot on the Dean's List at The Ohio State University. To do so, a student must earn a term grade point average of at least 3.5 in at least 12 hours of graded coursework. So throughout the summer and fall of 2021, more than 300 students were on the Dean's List. You have the list before you, but if you are here on the list, please stand so we may congratulate you. So it shouldn't be a surprise that the people we've seen marching across the stage are all over there in the Dean's List. It's also my pleasure to recognize those students who have received or will be receiving this semester their bachelor's degree or teacher certification. Those who already earned their bachelor's degree or licensure this academic year, as well as candidates for the current term, are listed in the program. These students have received or will receive their diplomas at commencement ceremonies held on the Columbus campus, but we wish to recognize their achievements here tonight. So you can see the names listed in your program, but those of you who are headed for commencement, please rise so we may recognize. Thank you. We also can recognize the students who've received Associate of Arts degrees. The Associate of Arts degree is available only on the regional campuses of The Ohio State University. For many students, the attainment of the Associate of Arts degree marks a halfway point to their bachelor's degree. This is particularly significant, I think, as we underwent the interruptions of COVID. It made it more difficult for some students to move along as fast as they might have in their academic program. Students are eligible for the AA degree once they've earned a minimum of 60 semester credit hours, 33 of those being in specific course categories. Between summer and autumn 2021, 40 students on the Marion campus have been awarded an Associate of Arts degree. 40 more students are candidates for the Associate of Arts degree for spring 22. Since its inception in 1980, 4,125 Marion campus students have earned their Associate of Arts degrees. Associate Dean Dr. Bishop Daniel will now join me to confer the Associate of Arts degrees.
Dean Rose, as the Associate Dean of the Marion campus, I have the honor to present those candidates for the Associate of Arts degree. They have completed all the requirements and are therefore deemed worthy of this distinction. Will the candidates for degree Associate of Arts please rise and make your ways to the far right aisle? We have forgotten to, you know that it's 2 years advance, so we have forgotten how. So will the degree recipients please come to the stage? You are already here. When your name is called, so please add, we may present the diploma. Valerie Paul Fisher. Alison Marianne Cotton. She was here, I thought she got an award. Lacey Marie Davis. Ayushi Dubé. Ashley Elizabeth Eubank. Catherine Selby Bouquet. Kiha Lu Rachel Mochizuki. Kelsey Renee Montgomery. Kelsey Renee Thomas Eugene Moore. Casey Ann Patterson. Jordan Riley Rigger. Skylar Jane Ross. Cassidy Paige Starkey. Landon Tipsworth.
So, in the name of the Ohio State University, upon recommendation of its faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the Associate of Arts degree. I congratulate you and welcome you to the company of educated men and women. Let us recognize our Associate degree recipients together. We made a big mess, so Ben will straighten this up.
There we go. So this business with the horse. If you're anything like me, it's in your head. Like, you get it out. In fact, like half of these awards I wasn't even paying attention to. I just kind of blanked out. Okay. I mean, what happens next? That's what I'm fixated on. Did they get the fight? And if so, who would win? Or did they make amends and the bartender gave him one on the house? Or maybe the horse lost the miraculous gift of speech and just sauntered out the bar into the street. We don't know. We don't know. And that sounds sad, but it's not. Not knowing is the space where imagination grows wings and takes flight. Right? And so it's up to all of us to figure out what happens to the horse after this. So I guess if I'm saying anything tonight is follow your dreams. Because you don't know where they'll lead. All right, enough of that. We're going to sing our alma mater. But before we do, I want to ask you to join us all for a reception out in the lobby and the immediate adjacent areas. We'll throw down. We can talk about horses or whatever you want to talk about. Thank you all for showing up, being so attentive, and being so just excellent. With that out of the way, oh yeah, it's in the back of your program if you don't know the words. I'll invite you all to stand, and let's sing this thing. Thank you.